Virgos, what's good with y'all? Virgo energy, Virgo cross watchers. You're all welcome. Welcome back to the show. We're gonna tell a little story. It's story time. I may cuss, but I don't curse. Don't let that fly over your head. I'ma just keep it a beam with you. It's gonna be a 3-card draw. I ain't gonna hold you long. Pause. Bars. All included. If you need to get in contact with me, or you just want to get in contact with me, or you know someone who could benefit from being in contact with me, there'll be a link to my website in the description box where you'll see that I offer tarot reads and I offer now astrological reads as well. I'll pick apart your chart, bars, but I will. Not the entire thing though. Don't get carried away. Calm your tits, all right? But I'm serious, and it's real simplified now. It's a simple process, so it's not all complicated. It's easy to do. With that being said, I'm gonna cut this deck and we're gonna get into this read, though. You heard? That's what we're gonna do. This is the situation at hand. Bang. Oh, the Hierophant wants to be famous today. What is that? The Hierophant and the Star. You know what? I think the Hierophant this time around has you questioning where you stand when it comes to authority, and whether you feel like you want to serve the authority any longer. And you make this fit where it's supposed to fit. Pause. But when I say that, I mean along the lines of who is actually the authoritative figure or the authoritative faction. Because I'm under the impression that you feel like you can be more of value in another area of your life when it comes to serving people. And I'm not saying that there's I'm not feeling that there's any conflict where you are right now, but I think it's just something of you questioning yourself. So you know how it's said about Virgo energy, you could be your own worst critic, and a lot of the times that is fully the fucking truth. I'm gonna just keep it a beam with you. I think that's what this is here. You having a by yourself meeting often. You and Drop Dead Fred, however y'all getting, you know what I mean? However you getting it done. And you just like, man, like you the shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know you're a very viable, useful person. And you're like, maybe I should bring my talent somewhere else before a rift even occurs. It doesn't even have to. You could leave on good terms. Is what I'm saying. But let me draw a card to see how you feel about the situation. Because that's a maybe. We got another major arcana. Oh, this is getting heavy, man. It's getting heavy, Virgo. So we got the Hermit in reverse out now. There's something regarding the social life, the social fabric of things that also adds on to you questioning yourself. Are you social enough? Do you go out enough? Do you have enough friends? Do they see you as friends, or are you just there to serve? It looks like an identity crisis is going on here. And it's not because of what you do. You know good and damn well what you do, what you're capable of, what your skill sets are. But that's the issue here. Is it just about what you can do? It almost feels like a software program that's on automatic. So it's like people could log in and they use you, and then they log out. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, who are you? You're asking yourself, though. This is you and Drop Dead Fred. This has got nothing to do with it. People don't even know that this shit is going on. Like, you got the fucking poker face on for real. But now it's like it's being suggested for you to do it. I don't know if you're doing it or not. But what's being suggested for you to do is to truly go within and find out who you are. Because you're losing your identity in this routine process of helping people. It's like you're a software program. That's the best way I could put it. That's what I'm seeing. And it's just like, yo, they just log on, press the buttons, computer's computing. And it's just like, okay, bye, till next time. It's just like, oh, I'm such a whore. The fuck? And it's because you could be such a brainiac, or you could be such a perfectionist at what you do, that it's just like, yeah, what else should you expect from you? It's what you do, but it's not all about what you do anymore. For you, it's about who you truly are. So let's draw a card to see what you should consider regarding this situation. This is like the deepest reading so far, if you ask me anyway. The Three of Pentacles. So remember in the beginning I said maybe you feel like your talents will be used better elsewhere? This Three of Pentacles popping up now as the factor to consider is that was a decent factor to consider, but you was already under that guise anyway. So it's more than likely going to ultimately lead up to that. But it also shows me that you're leaving a larger group for a smaller group. That's for one. And for two, this does not mean that you're going to be letting go of your skill set. You're going to be actually carrying that over. But I feel like this is more of a circle of bosses. And what you are coming from is more of a circle of being an employee or in service to others under some type of management, under some type of subordinates. You get what I'm saying? This is more being in your boss vein, like, yo, you're in a group now, or could be in a group where steel sharpens steel. You get what I'm saying? And the alliance of that type of... So I did a study once in college about, what do you call that? Hierarchical structures and lateral structures. There is actually a such thing as lateral structures. You don't hear about it because it's not favorited. And it's really from the powers... from the way things used to be. I'm not even going to say the powers that be, but the way things have been running for so long, don't nobody want to talk about parallel structures, because that's going to suggest equality. You get what I'm saying? But I damn sure did a study on it and I remember it. It is a such thing, and it can be very beneficial. And that's what I'm getting this factor to consider is going to be along the lines of. You could be in a room full of bosses that do the same work that you do, and this does not mean that y'all have to get on the LLC and take this percentage and that percentage. It could be that, but it doesn't have to be that. You could just collab and do teamwork and set goals still, some kind of way. I don't know. Y'all are going to figure it out, though. It's Capricorn energy, too, so y'all are going to figure it out. Even if you have to be the head of it, I feel like these people are going to be okay with that. And it's actually the better thing to do to allow you, or whoever's in that group, to be ahead of it. But let me rephrase that. The center of it, and keep it parallel. With that being said, I'm out.